Hello, welcome to another episode of Plant Speed Dating. This is the I Wetland My Plants edition, focusing on wetland plants. The plant that we're going to talk about today is Reed Canary Grass. The scientific name is Phalaris arundinacea. In Washington State, it is considered an invasive species, but there's some debate on whether it was introduced or whether it was here and native in some parts of the region and expanded its range. But it certainly acts like an invasive and takes over, as you can see here in this wetland. It is a very robust perennial meaning that it grows year after year. It will go dormant in the winter where you won't see as much green, just like other grasses. The leaves of the Reed Canary Grass are long, flat, and lance-shaped. And like other grasses, they are hollow except for at the nodes, so the nodes are hard. But everywhere else on the stem, in grasses, they are hollow. In terms of grasses, the ligules and the auricles can be handy in identifying them. So the ligules are where the leaves attach to the stem, and on this one it has a membranous ligule. So you can sort of see it sticking out a little bit right there as I pull it back. And then the auricles are what wrap around the other side and help attach the leaf to the stem. The auricles here can be somewhat hairy, along with some hairs sometimes at the base of the leaf. The other key identifying feature for grasses, of which I am no expert, is the inflorescence. So in grasses, we call the flowering part of the grass inflorescence. So the inflorescence on Reed Canary Grass is a spike-like panicle. So spike-like because it sort of grows in this spike, but then panicle, you have multiple branches here. As I mentioned, Reed Canary Grass does tend to grow in wet areas. Here in Washington State, it has a facultative wetland, or FAC-wet, indicator status. So it does prefer growing in wet areas, but not always. It can be found in meadows. I suspect that in those areas outside of wet habitats, I suspect that maybe there's some groundwater dynamics that's allowing it to grow. And in the shade as well is where I observed it outside of wetland habitats. So again, we have here Reed Canary Grass, Phalaris arundinacea.